Jeju made a different drink because rice was scarce. On a volcanic island of fields and wind, rice was not always an abundant ingredient, so people turned to the millet that was closer to daily life. Omegi Sul was not born from plenty, but from an island searching for another way. A handful of millet became the first drink of a Jeju kitchen. Omegi Sul begins with omegi tteok before it becomes alcohol. Millet flour is kneaded, boiled and mashed again to form the base of the drink. That cake, tteok and water breathe slowly inside a jar. The name Omegi holds rice cake, liquor and island grain together. Jeju alcohol is born first from dough in the palm before it reaches a glass. Inside the jar, millet and tteok meet time. The warm, humid air of Jeju helped fermentation breathe. The drink does not finish at once, but rises, settles and ripens quietly. People learn that time through the smell and sound of the jar. The taste of Omegi Sul is closer to waiting than to a written recipe. From the same jar, the drink can take several faces. The clear liquid on top can be lifted away, and the cloudy part can be strained. When that brew is distilled through a gusori, it leads to a Jeju spirit. One jar did not hold only one kind of alcohol. Jeju grain and water branched into many glasses. Jeju homebrew became forbidden at a certain point. Omegi Sul once belonged more to kitchens than to shops. On holidays, rituals, and village days, the jar opened quietly. But as the age changed, homebrewing moved outside the law. The scent of a kitchen became something people had to hide. Even after liberation, old liquor taxes and grain restrictions made homebrewing difficult. Making alcohol with grain changed from daily skill into a forbidden act. Many family methods broke during that time. A drink not written on paper fades when human memory fades. The pain of Omegi Sul is not only taste, but a kitchen that was cut off. Lost recipes rarely disappear loudly. When 1 year passes without brewing and then another, the hands begin to forget. The feel of tteok and the timing of opening a jar move farther away. Jeju alcohol also stepped back quietly from many homes. An empty jar sometimes says more than a book. This island drink survived in the hands of Seongguk. Visit Jeju introduces places where the original form of Omegi Sul can be tasted and experienced. The hands of preservers and brewers call broken memory back to the jar. Inside old stone walls, millet and tteok become alcohol again. Revival begins not with a grand word, but with hands that brew again. When Omegi Sul is mentioned, Jeju water, stone walls, and wind come with it. Alcohol is made not only from ingredients, but from the air of a place. Volcanic island water, millet, and tteok give this drink a face unlike rice wine elsewhere. That difference is felt first as landscape, before explanation. A small Jeju enters the glass. Omegi Sul is closer to a drink that endured than to a flashy drink. The choice of an island short on rice, the time cut by bands, and the hands that brew again overlap in one glass. If you meet this drink someday, think first of quiet millet dough. From that dough, a jar opens, and from that jar, Jeju is poured. The island drink begins again from a handful of millet.